Aquatic animals deserve ethical consideration that extends beyond biological aspects, despite evidence questioning their ability for rich emotional lives from a physiological standpoint. This consideration becomes crucial in aquaculture, where the commodification of living beings needs a broader biocultural perspective, particularly about the design of animal enclosures. The issue transcends mere operational practices to touch upon deep moral and ethical questions, affecting not only the animals but also the people within these systems. The condition of animals living under human confinement, traditionally termed captivity, relies significantly on human care and intervention for their well-being. This term, which is now seen as problematic, gives way to a preference for describing these beings as inhuman care or under-managed care. This shift reflects a growing awareness of the ethical dimensions surrounding the treatment of domesticated animals. Such animals experience limitations on their freedom, needing initiative, taking human measures to safeguard their welfare. This revised approach emphasizes a commitment to reevaluating our responsibilities towards aquatic animals in aquaculture, advocating for a shift in perspective that acknowledges their well-being as a priority. Animals under human care, particularly those that are domesticated or hybridized, become integral parts of human production systems. Their entire existence depends on the care they receive from us, which creates an interdependent relationship. This relationship underpins the concept of a moral community, where we recognize these animals as entities deserving of a special duty of care. This perspective is crucial, not only for pets and livestock, but also extends to the welfare of farmed fish. This highlights our ethical obligation to ensure the well-being of all animals within our communities. The commitment to this moral community requires the development of humane technology that accounts for the qualitative nature of animal welfare. This includes aspects such as cognition, motivation, behavior, and the impact of environmental factors on their well-being. This approach aims to foster advancements that cater to the specific needs of these animals to ensure that their care includes their psychological and emotional health. Historical skepticism about the ability of fishes to experience pain often overlooks the ethical implication of such oversight, particularly in the ornamental fish industry. The mass production of ornamental fish and their minimal wholesale value point to a belief that these fishes are mere decorative objects. This perspective leads to situations where pet fishes are thought to be expendable, often replaced rather than treated when ill, which underlines a significant welfare issue. Such practices result in the neglect of fish, inhumane euthanasia methods, or keeping them in conditions that do not support their natural behaviors or ecological needs. By addressing these concerns and advocating for humane technology and practices, we aim to elevate the welfare standards for all animals under human care, ensuring that their lives are not merely survived but truly lived. This ethos not only reflects our duty as caretakers, but also enriches our moral and ethical landscape, which fosters a deeper respect and understanding for the lives we manage. The International Union for Conservation of Nature highlights a pressing issue. A substantial number of vertebrate species, particularly fishes, which are categorized under use and trade, do not receive the legislative protection they critically need. Often they are not even recognized as individual beings. This lack of recognition and protection is especially concerning given the extensive harvesting of fishes from the wild and their breeding in captivity for purposes such as aquaculture, research, traditional medicine, and the pet trade. This situation reveals a glaring gap in our knowledge about the best care and welfare practices for these animals. A case in point involves fighting fishes, including wild betta species which face the risk of extinction. The disposal of unwanted domesticated bettas into the wild, a practice which is linked to their production process, not only contributes to genetic pollution but also worsens their vulnerability. In response to these challenges, the concept of more than one health offers a revolutionary perspective. This approach expands upon the One Health framework, which already promotes interdisciplinary efforts across human, veterinary, and environmental health. More Than One Health takes a step further by integrating these areas into a cohesive system that accounts for well-being beyond mere physiological health. This holistic view underscores the importance of the precautionary principle and prioritizing the interests of animals. The argument here is clear. While physiological health is a crucial part of welfare, it alone does not guarantee overall well-being. Our approaches to the welfare of aquatic animals, therefore, must be informed by both ethical and moral considerations, as well as scientific evidence supporting their sentience. By adopting a more than one health perspective, we can begin to bridge the gap in our understanding of how best to ensure the welfare and care of aquatic animals. This approach not only emphasizes the interconnectedness of human, animal, and environmental health, but also challenges us to reconsider our treatment of aquatic animals, advocating for environments and practices that genuinely support their well-being. To recognize fishes as sentient beings requires a reassessment of what constitutes a supportive environment for their welfare. Beyond the basics of adequate shelter and water quality, their environments must encourage enriched experiences and interactions with their surroundings, other animals, and human caregivers. Traditional approaches that merely focused on physiological needs neglected the significance of environmental enrichment. While naturalistic enclosures have their merits, they do not fully address the complexities of animal welfare. Designing enclosures that supply opportunities for positive experiences and engagement is crucial. Environments rich in stimuli that offer novel experiences can foster interactive behaviors among fishes to enhance their overall well-being. To acknowledge the sentience of fishes requires a comprehensive approach to their welfare that extends beyond conventional health and comfort measures. It involves a significant shift in how we design their habitats, manage their care, and meet our ethical obligations towards them. By prioritizing environments that enrich their lives and adopting thoughtful care practices, we can ensure a higher standard of welfare for fishes, reflecting our deep respect for their well-being. Thank you for joining us in this consideration of integrated welfare domains. At Aquabioculture, we recognize the essential role nature plays in our well-being, and are committed to integrating these principles into our practices. Your interest in this subject supports our dedication to sustainable living and ecological harmony. For further details or to collaborate with us, please reach out. We value your commitment to understanding the sentience of fishes as part of a sustainable, healthful relationship with the natural world. Thank you for watching and supporting Aquabioculture's vision of a more harmonious future.